I'll show you how to set up from the very beginning once you have unboxed your printer, your HP Envi 6555e and many other similar models. I'll show you how to input the ink, the paper, how to connect it to your smartphone, how to print, and also how to use the scanner. So let's get started right away. First step, obviously, let's remove the packaging. Then we need to remove all the blue tapes like this, and if you see some cardboard, you need to remove this as well. Next step is to take your power cable, and we'll need to connect this end in the back of the printer. The power cable goes right over here. This is the rear. Connect the other end in your wall outlet. Once you connect the printer, you're gonna see the screen turning on. You don't have to press any power button. It turns on automatically. Now let's wait until the screen is loaded. Great, so now we have to choose the language. You can scroll down if you don't see your language on the first list here. I'll choose English and press the confirm button. Select your country. Alright, at this point, you can scan the QR code that is on the screen, but you're not obligated to. I'll show you what to do step by step. It's the same thing that they will show you on their website if you're scanning that QR code. So feel free to follow what I'll do next. We'll have to insert the paper in the paper tray. So it's very easy. Take your stack of paper and we're gonna put our fingers right below. You're gonna feel there is a small gap. Simply pull towards you. It will open the input drawer. Now it depends. If you want to load photo paper that is 4x6, you can keep these blue guides together and simply slide your paper between them. If you're trying to load some letter size paper or A4 paper like I have here, you'll need to pull these blue guides on the side simply by pushing them. Take your stack of paper, make sure it's aligned, and glide it between the two blue guides until you reach the end. This printer takes up to A4 size paper. It does not take legal paper, which would be longer. Once you're done, simply push this back in place. Okay, then press OK. It will tell you to insert the cartridges. So I got my ink here. This is the HP 68. Then we'll need to lift the top panel of the printer. If I turn it on this side, you're gonna notice there is a gap. Stick your fingers here and pull up. Okay, you may need your second hand here. Simply to put the lid in this position, it will stay, you don't have to hold it. And the ink cartridges are going to go right over here. It's very important that you put the color ink cartridge on the left side and the black one on the right side. The color one has a magenta top and the black ink cartridge has a black ink top. First, let's remove this small label here. Simply rip it off. Never touch with your finger the contacts or the print head. So it's very easy. I'll pinch it on each side like this. Bring it in the slot here. Make sure that it's sitting like this. And then with your thumb, you're going to put it behind and push forwards until it clicks in place. Same thing with the black ink. I'll bring it here. I'll simply glide it. And at the end, I'll push it. It really needs to click in place. If not, it's not going to work. In the future, when it's time to replace these, what you have to do is to put your finger on the top of the ink cartridge you want to replace and push down. It will unclip it and then you will be able to glide it out. It's a very easy process. Okay, once you have input them, simply lower the cover by putting your hand on the top and pushing down. Alright, now press OK on the screen. Press Align. Extend the paper tray here because a print will come out. Just be patient. Then take the sheet of paper that got printed, open the scan lid, Place this paper facing down with the top part towards the left side. So this is how it looks. I simply put it this way and align the corner of the paper, this one, with this corner over here of the scanner. Okay, once both are together, close the scan lid, and on the screen, you're gonna press on scan. It will align the print heads. This way it will ensure you that the print quality is great. So you just have to wait until this is done. You have a small bar over here that once it's done, it will be at 100%, and then we'll continue with the next step. Next, you're gonna see this on your small screen. Click on the top right corner, this small question mark, then go down, okay. Next, click on Auto Recommended. This is just so every next update will be automatically installed. Press Save. Here, make sure the date and time are the right one and also that your time zone is the correct one. Press Continue and press OK. This is the main menu of your printer. Since it's a touch screen, you can scroll left and right and up and down. It's very reactive, just like the one on your smartphone. Now let me show you how to connect this printer to your Wi-Fi, and then I'll show you how to connect your phone to the printer. All right, so it's quite easy. You have to go on the menu, click Menu, go down, and you're gonna see Settings. Click on Settings. Sometimes you have to touch multiple times the screen because it does not register. But once you're here, click Network, Wi-Fi. Make sure Wi-Fi is turned on, so here it's blue. And then select Wi-Fi Setup, okay? There's multiple options. Click on the Start beside Wi-Fi Setup. Wait, it will search for all networks around this printer. They may be a few. Yours should be in the list that is showing right here. If not, just scroll down until you find yours. Click on it. Click over here and type the password of your Wi-Fi network. Then you're gonna press OK and submit. Press OK. And now it's trying to connect to your Wi-Fi. If it's working, well, you're gonna get a green check mark, and this is it. Your printer is now connected to your Wi-Fi network. So on your phone, you're gonna open the Google Play Store, or if you're on an iPhone, the App Store, and you need to download the HP Smart App. It's made by HP Inc. Go ahead and open the app when it's downloaded. The home screen of this app should look like this one. On the top, you should have an Add button to add a new printer. Go ahead and click on it. If you don't see it, like in my case, click on the plus sign on the top right corner. Then click on Already Connected to Network. In this list, you should see your HP printer. Mine is over here, ENVELOPPES 6500E series printer. Click on it. Now you're gonna see your printer has been added on the main screen over here, and it says Finish Setup. You do not have to click on Finish Setup. I did it in the past with other printers, and all they do is they try to sell you their HP Plus or HP Instant Ink service. It's not very useful, so therefore I do not recommend you to click Finish Setup. You can use the app right away. Let me show you how it works. So if you want to print, you need to go down these tiles, and you see Print Photo if it's a photo that is located on your phone, or you also have Print Documents. I'll select Print Documents. Now you just have to select the file you would like to print. So I'll go here, let's say I want this one. Okay, this is a PDF document. I'll click on Print Preview, lower left side button here, and then click on the gray arrow. Make sure these settings are perfectly okay with you. So number of copies. Oh yeah, on the top here, make sure your printer is selected. If you want on one side or both sides of the paper to be printed, do you want it in black and white or in color? and the rest just leave it the way it is. Press the print button and just wait. You can also extend this tray since it will come out here. Perfect. So it got printed in around 15 seconds. Now let me show you how to use the scanner of this printer that is located right over here. This printer has two different scanners. While a normal flatbed scanner over here, if I open this lid, okay, pretty regular, and also a automatic document feeder on the top if you have multiple pages. Not all models have this additional scanner, so let me show you how they work. The top document feeder, I'll show you quickly. You need to open this flap over here, and let's say you have multiple pages. Okay, here I only have two, but put them together, align them, glide them with the face upside, with the face pointing up, and with the top part of your paper towards the left side. Simply glide them. You're gonna hear a small beep that it has detected the paper, and this is it. If you want to use the normal scanner, I will call it normal, but it's just a scanner glass. Take your paper. Let me take something else here. This, put it facing down with the top part of your page towards the left side, and you'll need to align this corner of your paper with this corner of the printer. So glide them until both are touching. Then close the lid, and no matter which scanner you have input your paper, let me show you how to scan on your phone. So I'll go back on the main menu of this app. Okay, go down and now select printer scan. Over here you have source on the lower left side. Click on it and make sure that the name of your printer is the one selected. Then on the top, click here, and you have page size. Input the size of your paper. So mine is just letter size. I'll leave it the default way. And then source, if you click here, if you have put your paper as I did over here on the scanner glass, select scanner glass. And if you're using the top document feeder, select document feeder. Go back, then you have the resolution. If you're scanning text, you can leave it to 200 dpi. This is plenty enough for text files with some images. But if you're scanning pictures, select 300 dpi. It will give you a better result with more details. Go back and then select if you want in black and white or color. Finally, press the scan button and wait. Usually it takes around 13 seconds to get your scan on your phone, so let's just wait. It should come out in just a few seconds. If you have selected 300 dpi, it will take just a few more seconds. Okay, perfect. The scan has been done and it should appear right here. Next, you're gonna get a square around something in your scan. I don't know why they do this. You need to press full so the full image is saved. Next, press the next button here. And you have a few different options. Well, on the top you have add, which means that if you want to add multiple pages in your PDF file, so everything is combined in one file, go ahead, put the next pages or page in the scanner, press the plus button, and they will be added. You can have many here. You have rotate if the rotation is not what you want, text extract if you want to extract some text, and also scribble if you want to make some annotation, some drawings on your scan. At the end, you have a few options. You have print preview. Whoops, sorry. Let me go back. You have print preview, which is simply a way to print whatever you have scanned. You have shared. If you click here, you'll be able to give the scan a name, a different name than the default one. That doesn't mean anything. And then select which file type you would want this scan to be. So if it's a text file, select basic PDF. If it's a picture, select JPEG. And finally, you have language. These things, don't touch them. Just press share and you'll be able to share it on social media, WhatsApp, Messenger, emails, stuff of this nature. If we go back, you also have save, which will save this scan on your smartphone memory for future use. So you have all these three options here, and yeah, once you're done, this is it. You can go back on the main screen and you're good to go. So thanks for watching. I hope my tutorial was helpful. If so, please leave a like, subscribe. If you have a bit more time, leave a like, leave a comment down below. If you want some ink or some paper for your printer, I'll put Amazon links to compatible ink cartridges. You also encourage my channel every time you purchase through my links, and I'll see you in the next video.